How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me in today's live session. All right. Thank you for joining me. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining, guys. Whew. Hello. Thank you for joining. Good evening to you guys. The market is not smiling today at all. At all. The market is not smiling today. We have a lot to talk about. Thank you for joining. We have a lot to talk about. The market is not friendly at all. How many of you have seen the latest video that I dropped on HBAR? I believe he's going to come out with a price point for us to look at for HBAR, and then he's going to also release 7 more cryptocurrencies. Let me take the shout outs. There are a couple of people watching on TikTok as well. Some are watching on YouTube. So Kweku, how are you doing? First person to arrive. First person, Kweku, salute to you. Vicky, how are you doing? Enoch, Fonzie, that's how best I can pronounce the name. Yeah, Fonzie, Jesse, Oluwase. Can you hold it? Yeah, can you hold it? Can you hold it right here? Can you hold it? That's our mantra. On this channel, that's our mantra. Any coin that pops up, the question at the end of the day is, can you hold it? Because we are also looking at potential long-term projects, and then a few short ones as and when we get updates on them that they are for the short-term hold. Yeah, we are going to release those updates. But for the most part, we are looking at long-term projects. When we talk of long-term, we are looking at 6 months, 1 year, like Xpin is 6 months, right? Maximum from the time the word was given. And COAI too, we are expecting some. I know some people, you are bleeding already on COAI, but don't worry, we're going to talk about that. Emmanuel, Enoch, Mimi, good evening to you. Chris, how are you? Shout outs to everyone in the comment section. Joanne, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Share this live with your friends and other people that are interested in crypto or looking for different avenues where they can invest. Okay, now we are moving or transitioning from business into crypto. And even if you are involved in business, what are other places that you can put your money in for the long term, to ride the wave, right? Yeah, so give a portion to 7 and even to 8, because you may never know when evil will come on the earth. So spread your investments. Noah, thank you for your response. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Do you think WikiCat will explode 7th November? What are they planning for 7th November? You tell me. I don't know. Are they planning something specific on 7th November? Yeah, you tell me. People will see COAI and will cry tomorrow. Noah says people are going to regret selling off their COAI. In fact, how many of you are still holding your COAI? Let me know in the comment section. Are you still holding your COAI back? Do you still believe? Can you hold it? Someone says the video you put in the group made me laugh my rib out. Is it the one that pour me water, or the other one that says, can you hold it? Yeah, sometimes we get too serious with the losses on our investment. We are all in a loss, but sometimes I watch some of these videos and I just use it to release stress, right? Else, if you don't release stress, you're going to get a lot of gray hair very fast. Again, you're going to get a lot of gray hair very, very fast at a young age. So it's better you release stress, okay? So sometimes, yes, you're in a loss, but then I release some of these videos to just laugh, laugh at yourself sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so Mappy says this date. Okay, all right. Let's see how it plays out. Ingrid says hello from Seattle, Washington. I was in Seattle for just a day. Yeah, for just a day, and then I flew to my destination. I was having a transit through Seattle, and then thank you, Happy Joy. And then I just went to have lunch. Then I went back to the airport. Yeah, but I saw your what's the name? The Needle Tower. Yeah, I saw it. It's a nice place. Seattle is a very nice place. What about Prof's own? So yeah, immediately Prof drops it, I'm going to give you guys updates on that as well. Someone was like, so you share updates and it made me go and pay. And I say, yes, I already told you guys I share updates. So if you want to go and pay, that is up to you. I mean, do the honest, do Prof the honest, and then bless him with the seed. Yeah. But if you can't afford it, you can always join our page and then you still get the same information. Undervalued crypto and on Telegram and on WhatsApp as well. Let's take our likes to 20 likes on YouTube. Thank you. Hori says, I still hold. Bayong is watching from Cameroon. Koku says it's good. Yeah, so Profs, I'm going to give updates on Profs. He said he was going to give us updates on Bank Kgen, and then Bank Kgen and Chow Chow. So, and today someone shared a screenshot on the group page. The group is actually full. The chat group is full. So if you're an OG, you are probably still in the group. But if you join later, we have over 1,000 people. So we cannot accept new people unless some of the old people leave. All right, so Bank Kgen, I think someone posted on the chat group that Bank was moving. Bank Kgen, and then Chow Chow, it peaked a little bit after he gave us the updates in the subscriber group. We went on a Zoom call with him, and then he gave us updates on Chow Chow. And after the call, people started pushing Chow Chow. It went to the top, and then it's back down again. The market is generally bearish. Okay, we are generally bearish. So let's see how things play out. But I believe that it's going to bounce back up again. Okay, I believe it's going to bounce back up again. Okay, so WikiCat Creep, someone messaged me on TikTok saying, why is Creep falling? I was like, yeah, it's normal. People are selling off, right? Then you should be asking why Ethereum and BNB, why they are all falling. Yeah, people are just taking profit. And another thing that causes that is fear. Number one thing is fear. Because if I have $1,000 in a coin and the prices are going up, I fear that I'll lose all my money, right? Maybe I'm going to need the money next month, and I fear. Because a lot of people, see, to be very honest with you, even though we say don't invest an amount you cannot afford to lose, most of us still put money we cannot afford to lose. That's the reality. Most of us will still put amounts we cannot afford to lose. So when it's going down, we panic and then we go and withdraw, right? So at the end of the day, did you really follow the trading principle? No, you didn't, right? So remember, only an amount you can afford to lose. So yeah, that is why it's going down. People are afraid. They are scared. What's going to happen? Is the market going to crash? Are all the assets going down? Like by how much am I going to lose my money? So we are afraid. So because of that fear, we start cashing out when we should be, staying in the market and holding. Can you hold it? Right? Someone says we can hold it. Can you hold it, bro? The market is bad today, but no option. I'm holding it. This is by Kweku. Can you hold it? Even COAI. Chris is asking. Ingrid, how are you? All right. I've bought more than 1K today. 1K dollars or 1K cedis or naira or Canadian dollars. What 1K item? What's the currency you're talking about? Crypto is not for the weak, Meshach. Meshach says crypto is not for the weak. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're too emotional with money, you can't do crypto. I'll not even advise you to get into crypto. Sometimes somebody will come to me and be like, Danny, I want to start investing in crypto. And I'm like, can you handle losing money? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not your last dime you are bringing in? Because if you cannot handle it, you're going to be emotional about every loss. Me, I'll advise you, don't get close to it, right? Because there are moments you're going to lose your money, and it's going to take. Look at WikiCat. It took 2 years to bounce back. How many of us can sincerely wait for 2 years for a coin to bounce back? What if COAI is actually going to hit 100, but it's going to hit 100 in 2 years' time? What if? What if? Right? Would you be able to hold? That's the question. Richard says, I'm hoping. WhatsApp number. Join the Telegram Undervalued Crypto. You get my number on there. I can't type here on both on both TikTok and YouTube. I can't type. So join Undervalued Crypto on Telegram or search for Undervalued Crypto on WhatsApp. You'll find us. Kingswell says, hold till something big. Yeah. Abidemi says, I'm still holding tight. Myself, I use my fees buy and still holding. Hey, please don't use your school fees for crypto. Don't use your school fees for crypto. All right. As much as you want to make money, please. Still planning to buy more cereal. Like I told you guys in the group page on the channels that Telegram and WhatsApp, that when we break that 2.8, the that bottom, potential bottom, I wrote potential bottom $2.8, $2.80 per price of the coin. When we break that and we go low to and we get close to the support zone, we are likely to go below $1 for COAI, right? And that is why I told my mentees that yes, they wanted to buy more COAI, but I told them to hold on, don't buy COAI coin right now. Wait for it to break that potential bottom, go below $1 per coin possibly, and then you now come in. So if you see like 80 cents per coin, you see 50 cents per coin or 60 cents per coin, it's a good time to buy in. All right, for people that still believe in the prophecy. But if you don't believe, please don't go close. And if you're going to be emotional about another loss downward, please don't get in. All right, this is not financial advice. All right. Nana T says, I even bought more last night and this afternoon. Wow, this guy is serious. Is it more of the COAI coin? Let me know if it's more of the COAI coin. Emmanuel from Nigeria. How do I reach out? Yeah, through the social media channels. Okay. Yeah. Holding it till I die. I have another meme video I want to post, but it might be too intense for some people, so I'll not post it. I don't joke with the words of my father, Noah. Oh yeah, seriously, me, I don't personally attend his church, right? But I've sat under his ministry on multiple occasions. When I was in KNUST, he used to come to campus and minister, right? And I've seen his prophetic ministry and I've seen his accuracy. And by the grace of God, right? We are not accurate on our own. We are accurate by the grace of God. And I've seen his accuracy by the grace of God. And I believe that's why I've not sold. Like I would have sold, I would have panic sold on all my prophetic coins and be like WikiCat, Grape, X-Pin. Like I would see it going down. I don't know. Some of us need the experience, right? To see that some of his price points have come to pass. And we'll now take him very, very serious. But to me, he's very accurate by the grace of God. Someone says, I'm very happy with how strong X-Pin is so far. Yes, X-Pin, I was shocked. At the time Creep and WikiCat were going down. WikiCat, I heard this morning that it has added 10. Instead of ticking off 10, it has added 10 now. So WikiCat, I think is just to confirm. I just saw it, but I didn't really bother to like go and check. Yeah, but it went down. It went to 7 zeros and a 9, and it's found a support there, and it's going up a little bit. So 6 zeros and a 1, and this is close to the price that most of us heard of Wikicat and started buying. Okay, so some of us, we are either breaking even on our profits, or we are in a little profit, and some of us are also in a loss, because a couple of them came in around 6 zeros and a 2. Okay, and we are currently at 6 zeros and a 1. So yeah, depending on the time you came in. Someone says, Ingrid, I paid off. Thank you, Fola. Thank you. She is a consistent gifter, so special shout outs to Fola. Thank you. This person says, updates on Chow Chow. That's going to come. Okay, he says he's going to give us updates, and then today he came back to say that he'll give us more updates on some of the coins. All right. Thank you so much, Fola. Give me a nice hat to wear. All right. So yeah, that's for Chow Chow, and then yeah, Patience says I'm holding tight. Thanks to you. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm holding. Bear markets will always come. There will always be times where the market would discourage you from even doing crypto anymore. But guess what? When it's pumping, you will always be thankful that you got into crypto. That's how it is, right? You see the guy saying that, oh, I've lost a lot of money. I overinvested by a lot. Very soon, he's going to tell us that he has underinvested. So just keep watching. I'm very happy. Yeah, so Xpin was still holding around 3 zeros. Is it 2 zeros, right? Xpin was still holding around 2 zeros and a 7. Surprisingly, Xpin hasn't really much. Xpin hasn't really fallen that much. It's still holding. And during the time that other coins were struggling, it was still around 2 zeros and an 8. 2 zeros and an 8. And I called one of my friends. I was like, bro, have you seen the Xpin hasn't fallen? It's that means it should show you the level of conviction in each coin. Because the more the price falls on the coin, the level of conviction you can tell. Okay, for example, if you see Bitcoin fall from 125K, $125,000 per coin, right? And then it falls to 103K, and then it bounces back up to 116K. It shows you the level of conviction. But when you see Xpin in the midst of the bear market, prices are falling, and this coin is still standing strong at 0.2 zeros and $7 per coin, then it shows you that the level of conviction in that coin is massive, right? And this is a global data, is an eSIM service on the blockchain. They are going to provide eSIM such that if you are anywhere across the world, you can use it. And it's one of the leaders when it comes to the DPIN industry. The DPIN when it comes to location, right? Geolocation projects in crypto is one of the leaders. Okay, so if this should go to $1, it means that there will also be new DPIN projects that are coming that will build on the innovation. Fola, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is so wonderful. She's giving me a car and a hat. I appreciate it. All right, so it will let other projects that are coming in the DPIN space, okay, pick up easily. So watch out for new DPIN projects that will be coming after Xpin rises to $1. Thank you so much, Doc Steve. Thank you for the gift. All right. Okay. So he says, I paid off my debt today, so no fear. Now I feel more at peace. Did you use the profits to pay off the debts? Like I told you guys the other time that I have a close friend. I call him almost every day. We talk about crypto investments. And he's the one that cashed out about 7 million CRIP tokens. He cashed out. That gave him around, I think it gave him around $700 at the time. And he's still holding on to his 15 million. So it's good. It's good money, right? It's good money. Some of us have shared screenshots of our accounts on the chat group. Yeah. And we can see that people are holding bags. And I told them that on our channel, this channel, Undervalued Crypto, by 2027, we want to raise at least 20 millionaires in cryptocurrency. That's the goal, at least 20 millionaires. And we have thousandaires. and then we have newbies that are coming. All right, and then we will lift them up. But millionaires 2027, that's our target, to have 20 who can share wallet screenshots and say, yes, I made $1 million in crypto. I made it. And then in the future, we look at having billionaires amongst us on this channel. Yeah, that way, if you want to do anything, we just you are just one call, one WhatsApp message away, and then they come to our aid. We do projects all around. So it's a long-term thing, you know. Yeah. All I need to buy is 100 more COAI. Yes, I think when we get like $1 per coin and you have $100, you can get 100 COAI. So 100 COAI, when it reaches the prophetic price point of $100 per coin, that is about $10,000. Okay, yeah, from starting investment of about $100 over the years. All right, so this is a good thing. The market is really bleeding. Yeah, that is true. The market will always send its toughest soldiers to the battle. Yeah. How do I join the WhatsApp group? Okay, you can search for Undervalued Cryptos, or you can join the Telegram, same name, Undervalued Cryptos. Also, on the TikTok channel, I've put the link right under my profile name, and it's also on YouTube under the live video. So when the live ends, you can access the WhatsApp channel link right underneath. Okay, we are talking about cryptocurrency investments. Sir Mappy announced this date, and a few days before, he contacted a major brokerage. Oh, okay. Another thing I've noticed is that in the money space or in the financial markets, when the prices dip, when there's a crash, there's always a massive boom after that. Okay, how long you want a catapult to travel with a stone depends on how far back you pull it. So if I pull it just this way, it can only go so far. But the more I stretch it, right, the more the dip, the heavier the profit will be for people that buy in the dip. If I stretch it, right, the tighter the stretch and the deeper the stretch, okay, the more it travels onward. Thank you so much for the gift on YouTube as well. For YouTube, I think they have to work on really developing their live stream, because when someone gifts you, you may not even see the person to acknowledge. All right, what's my take on COAI? So yeah, I believe the prophetic price point, and I'm still waiting. I'm holding my bag, and I've told myself and a few friends that when COAI goes below $1, I'm going to bag more tokens. Kodo says, I can feel the pressure on my shoulders. If you want to convert COAI, Emmanuel is asking, to USDT, how much BNB would you need? So every time in your MetaMask wallet or your decentralized exchange wallet, your DEX wallet, make sure that you are having at least, if you have nothing at all, you should at least have $2 in your BNB decentralized wallet, okay, so that you can use that for swaps. So swaps cost about 10 cents or 30 cents or even less, right? When the network is less congested, you pay less fees, but when it's too congested, you pay higher fees to process your transactions faster. Okay, so when you are usually swapping at night, you pay way less gas fees, right? People are assuming that on November 7th, Binance will list Wikicat. Well, that would be good news. We cancel maybe a 0 or 2 more, and then besides the exposure, people will now also believe in Wikicat token more after the Binance listing. People are calling COAI a scam. They called it a scam at $4, and when it went to 20, they were like, oh, okay, so it's really a good coin, and now it's back down, it's a scam again. Now when it goes up, it's a good coin again. People will always be people, you know. People will always be people. In Uganda, this is Martin. He says, holding my Shiba Inu Crave Wikicat, I want to buy and hold XSpin. Latest at the end of November. Prophet El Bernard said XSpin will get to $1 by December 28. So a little point of correction. He was saying that a lot of people that bought early will become millionaires by December 28. And then he says it will get to $1 soon. So there were two separate statements he made. It will get to $1 soon, and then people that bought early by December 28 will become millionaires. So I don't want us to like merge the two statements into one. All right, let's separate them as he said them. Okay, Asta is moving. Asta fell below $1. I forgot to buy. Honestly, I was at work. I forgot to buy Asta. Asta, what's the price now? Let me check. It says Asta is moving. Sometimes the guys on the chat group especially, sometimes they say, oh, the coin is moving, and go and check and it's just 2% increase, and I'm like, what's all the hype? Just 2%. They're shouting the coin is pumping, it's just 2%. But Asta's moved from 86 cents to 99. Oh, it went to $1 today. Should have got the coin. Anyway, I'm waiting. I know people will cash out. They'll cash out back to maybe like 92, 94 cents. Remember, in crypto, people will always sell. Don't think that unless you are holding a coin for the long term, always psych your mind up that no matter how you have decided to hold on to a coin, other people will sell. If you have that mindset, you will never be surprised with any price move. And that is why newbies are surprised. They say, oh, Danny, Wikicat is falling, crypto is falling. They are panicking. People will always take profit in crypto. Okay, so remember that. Asta 99 cents right now. I should have caught this early, but it's still below $1. Okay, just a cent below $1. So if you want to get into Asta, I think now is also a good time, especially if you want to hold it for long. You wouldn't be too concerned about the current price, okay? Because the prophetic price point that was given for Asta in the market is about $50 per coin for Asta token. $50 per coin for Asta. All right. So yeah, Asta is moving. Alexander says, Crepe and Wikicat will be the biggest this year. We are still holding. Yeah, holding. Still holding. All right, so that you see it. Can you hold it? We are still holding. COAI is going to 0. I will buy and hold it more than anything. This is a serious conviction. This is by Akonkwa Axel. Isaiah, how are you doing? What update did Prophet give on Ben? Okay, Ben, you sent the gift. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Any news on DYOR? DYOR was given by Prophet Joel. No, I haven't heard news on DYOR. I haven't heard news on DYOR. Hopefully, if anything comes up, I'm going to share with you guys. Did Prophet Bernard ever make mention of Chow Chow? If yes, what did he say about it? Yeah, he said it will do well. He said that on his TikTok live stream. And then he said that during the subscriber meeting that I joined. He said he'll give us updates on Chow Chow, because a lot of people were asking, what about Chow Chow? Did you really mention it? He said, yeah, but I'll give you more updates on it. So we are still waiting. And then there was a wrong CA that was sent on, and that was on Solana chain. Please, that's not the real one. The real one is on BNB. Okay, so Chow Chow is on BNB. Kindly speak on MYX. Is it advisable to buy it now and hold? MYX has disappointed me because I bought MYX at 17. I seem to like buying coins at 17 because I bought COAI at 17, but it will not give me a traumatic experience. No. MYX I bought at 17 and it's down to like $2 or $3. Very bad. MYX, I think they are also doing futures like Asta. Okay, they are doing futures like Asta. They also pumped like really hard. MYX, they pumped really hard, but now it's down. I think that it could still bounce back up. Any coin that has had a previous potential high like that and has fallen mostly can rise back to the same level it used to be. Have you seen that COAI had 2 occasions where it rose past $25? COAI went up 45 and then it came down to 4. 10x down instead of 10x up, made 10x down, and then from 4 it made 5x to 20 something, or 6x, 4 6 24, right? 4 7 28. So it was almost at 6.5x, and then it's down to $1 from 20 something. So that's also extra 20x downward. That's crazy. Someone is asking, why would you withdraw? Why would you withdraw? Why would you withdraw in a loss? So even my MYX is in a loss, but I've left it there. I've left it. Sometimes coins will just shoot one day out of nowhere. Okay, that's what. In fact, I almost sold my Wikicat. I bought Wikicat somewhere in June or July. I almost sold it because I looked at my wallet. I was like, this thing, they said it's going to rise. Prophecy, it's not going anywhere. I almost sold it, and I was like, I just put in like $9 at a time because the chart was looking bad. So I just put in $9, something I can afford to lose. And I was like, let me just leave it there. $9 gave me 980 million coins at the time. 980 million tokens. So the next time I opened, I even chanced upon it by mistake. I opened my wallet. I was like, I was going to connect my wallet to something, but I needed to see how much I was having in that wallet. I don't really use that wallet. So I opened it and it was more than $100. I was like, $9. That means I made a 10x. So if I really took that prophecy serious, and I said, okay, the chart looks bad, but let me just put in $100. That means I would have made 1,000. So that's where I saw that, okay, I don't have to joke with some of these prophetic coins when they are spoken. Same with HBAR and XLM, as I've posted today. Don't joke with them. HBAR, XLM, they can just start running. And this morning I was discussing with a friend, and I told him that, see, it took 14 years for BTC to move from 0.0008 per coin. 14 years. 0.0008, 3 zeros and an 8. Is it 4 zeros and an 8? To hit 100,000, it took 14 years. Just 14 years. And then it took BNB 8 years to move from 10 cents per coin to 1,300 per coin. 10 cents. BNB, 10 cents. Just to verify, 2017, if I'm not wrong, 2017, BNB is now $1,000. 2017. I'm trying to check the charts right now. Okay, 2017, checking the charts. Let's see. Look at this. 2017 was about 10 cents per coin. 8 years, it got to 1,300 per coin. And I told him that you have heard of the XLM prophecy. It's 30 cents right now. I'm going to buy 30 cents per coin. I'm going to buy XLM, Stellar Lumens. And he said 7 years time is going to be used for booking flights and all that. And then I calculated in the video, I did a calculation and I realized that XLM could go well beyond $3,000 per coin. 7 years is just going to come in the blink of an eye. 7 years ago, where were you? You're probably in university or high school for the very young ones. Okay, some of us are too old now, right? 7 years. See, just a short space of time. Some of you have even given birth, like within a short time, your child looks so grown right now. 7 years will come in the blink of an eye. And I told him that, bro, it is nothing to just take $50 or $100 to put in XLM and forget it for 6 years or 7 years. It's going to change lives. Hope I didn't miss much. I doubt you missed much. Someone says, I mean, it's part of the, I'm part of the December X-Spin Millionaires. Oh yeah, we have people that have put like 20K in X-Spin in our group. People that have put like heavy money in our group. Look at BNB. Now, guys, if you're on the page, I shared another one. And if you've been following my TikTok story, I shared another one, which was BitGet, BGB. And I told them that, guys, BGB is the next BNB, BitGet Exchange, BitGet Crypto Exchange. They have a token, BGB. BGB, I believe, is the next BNB because BGB currently sits at $4.50. And the interesting thing about the coin is that every 3 months, they take 20% of the platforms, the crypto exchanges profits, and then buy back the token and burn it. And then I told you guys about Pump. Pump spends $1 million at least every day to buy back their token and burn it. Burning simply means they are cutting down the supply. So as they are cutting down the supply, price is shooting up. Do you realize that even after pump fell to 0.03, it hit within like 2 weeks, it hit 0.05, even less than that, right? Because they are buying the coin, they're buying and burning the coin every single day. They're buying and burning the coin. So BitGet, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this thing is the next big BNB. If you miss out on BNB, BGB token, you can get it on BitGet. You can get it on is it MEXC? Let me check the markets. MEXC, Finex, BitGet itself, but buy it on BitGet itself. Okay. What is on Ethereum? That means that you can use MetaMask Ethereum network. You can switch to Ethereum network and use MetaMask to purchase BGB and then keep it. So you can split your funds. Maybe you have some in BGB platform exchange BitGet, and then you have some in your MetaMask wallet as well. Okay, so I believe is the future. They are burning more tokens every 3 months. They started with, just last year, 2024, they had 2 billion coins in supply, circulating supply. All right, and then within less than 2 years, they now have about 600 and almost 700 million in circulating supply. And I was asking guys on the page that, what of the next 5 years? What of the next 3 years? Where could the price be? It could be $100 per coin. You never know, right? You never know. Let me take a couple of comments. That's a good reminder to always take profit. Yeah, like COAI moving from 4 to 20, and you saw it and you're like, oh, let me let it ride. Now if you are trading with patient money, that's okay, but if you are trading with scared money, always take your profits. Okay, if you are trading with scared money, take your profit, but if you are trading with patient money, let it be there and ride. Okay, so there's a difference: scared money versus patient money. I'm holding on to it till I lose everything. People are going die hard on this coin. You say I'm holding on to it till I lose everything. People are die hard on it. So someone is saying, so people are assuming, oh, okay, they are assuming 7th November is the listing of Wikicat on Binance Exchange. Don't assume, get your facts right, okay? I've not been able to buy creep. Watch my beginner guide, okay? Bank knowledge. Please watch my beginner guide. I show how to buy these coins. MetaMask, yeah, if you watch it, I show you how to resolve your MetaMask issues. All right. Now, if you're a beginner in cryptocurrency, you want to get started in with investing, you want to know how to trade or invest, get my beginner guide video on YouTube. The name is Undervalued Crypto. Because the video is long, I cannot post it on TikTok, but on YouTube you're going to get the full video and then you can watch. It's a 2-hour session, so take your time. You can also watch in bits as well. Prophet Telvin just gave us H-bar and he said he has 9 zeros. Yes, I posted it on this channel. I don't know if you have seen the video, but I just posted that video today. Hello, Chini. Ekopre, how are you? He says, I have to now start thinking how to manage my XPIN millions. I'm too young to have all this money. Yeah. So that's why I put together a mentorship program. I also teach passive income, that if you make profit from your crypto investments, you can also automate some of your earnings. And so I teach that in the paid mentorship. And if you want to find out more information about it, just join my Telegram and WhatsApp. Okay, and then just use the search bar to search for mentorship. You see a lot of posts that I've made on that. Okay. Crypto has really changed. Holding any crypto now is risky. Happy Joy, yeah. From what you're saying, I think you're an OG, which is true. Because some of us that started out in crypto even before 2020, the terrain has changed. The cryptocurrency terrain has changed. Gone are the days where it wasn't too risky. And do you know what brought that high risk? Is meme coins. I blame meme coins. Because meme coins were ragging, there are a lot of people ragging, and now it also took a lot of money out of the utility coin. So instead of holding a solid coin that is bound to make me profit in 2-3 years time, now I'm going to put that money in a meme coin. And the meme coin have been ragged. So how do I get fresh money until I wait for maybe a paycheck? before I get extra money to put in a utility coin. So it's slowing down the growth of the utility coins, and it's pumping meme coins. And meme coins has become a get rich quick strategy. Do you see that? It has become get rich quick. Right? So meme coins, I blame meme coins. They have changed the cryptocurrency terrain, and it's made it a little. It's made it too risky. Do you think COI will still go up? I bought at $3 per coin. Oh, $3, you bought it for cheap. I bought at 17. And I'm still holding, right? I'm down by 17x. So imagine. So if I put, for example, if I put in 1,700, right, and I'm down by 17, it means I have 170. Okay, so I'm really down on COAI. Someone says I bought COAI this evening. That's a good entry point for you to buy. In fact, I wasn't going to buy at 17, but I was like, it started dropping very fast from $24 per coin. It was dropping very fast when I checked the charts, and I was like, okay, maybe that $17 per coin price zone was a good entry based on my analysis, right? And then it broke that level and it started rushing down. Like within 1 hour, it was down to like $10. Okay, and another thing I've noticed is that because the liquidity is small, it makes the price very volatile. Okay, so if you are wondering why the COAI price is just volatile, it's because the liquidity is small. So any money that is put into it or taken out, it changes the price very fast. All right. I've noticed a majority of the prophetic memes are on Binance chain. Yeah, and like I was saying, it is one of the things that is causing the Binance Smart Chain network to grow very fast and the BNB coin price to grow very fast is because a lot of tokens are launching on the network. When a lot of tokens launch on the network, they start to rally the price. When meme coins came in, Solana moved from $8 per coin to I think it went to $250 per coin. Why? Because anytime you want to buy a meme coin, you now have to go buy Solana and then you used to buy a meme coin. So it started shooting. This is the season, I believe. This is the season for BNB coins. This is the season for BNB coins. And so I'll always say that BNB is a good long-term investment. Like it's a good, for me, I'm projecting like, this is not financial advice, but I'm projecting BNB could hit like 2,000 by 2026. And right now they have less than 200 million coins in circulating supply. Less than 200 million coins in circulating supply. So BNB can do 2K by 2026. Even if that's like 2K this year, I'll not be surprised. If the money is too much for you to hold, give me one. Yeah, some people have too much. They don't know what they are doing with it. The terrain changed a lot because more venture capitalists and big hedge funds are trading BTC, Ethereum, and Solana. We used to have launch pads. Gone are the days when I used to run my first crypto channel when I started out. I was promoting pre-sale coins you buy before they go public, pre-sale. And pre-sale coins were on Pink Sale and other sites, but they were not too frequent. Okay, fair launches, pre-sales, and then I also did launchpad coins. Launchpad coins, the downside to it is that, well, it's good. In fact, it's even better than the Pink Sale coins. But the launchpad coins, they have seed investors. For example, if the coin will launch at $1 per coin, for example, they have about 2 or 3 tiers that bought before you. So they'll have the seed investors, the very rich guys, the billionaires, who will buy. They'll give them the coin at 0.05 cents, right? Remember, you are in the public. You are buying the coin for $1 per coin. But the seed investor who got in on the launchpad, because he's a VIP top tier gold member, they'll give the coin to him for 5 cents per coin. So 5 cents per coin, he might get about, say, 100 million coins, for example. 100 million coins, right? And then there's a second tier, there's a second VIP level, right? They are the millionaires. So the billionaires and the venture capitalists, they will buy at 5 cents per coin. And then the next level of guys, they will come in and buy at 20 cents per coin. Okay, and that 20 cents per coin, let's say they are all putting in the same money. That guy will have about let's say, divided by 4. So you have 25 million coins. Okay, that's a tier 2 guy. Then the public, we will buy it at $1. So before the price that the coin goes public or is listed on the public, is listed for the open public, the seed investor who bought at 5 cents, 5 cents, this guy right here, 5 cents, has made 200x on you. 1 divided by 5 cents. Okay, 1 divided by 5 cents, 20. So he's made 20x. This guy has made 20x, not 200, 20x on you before it goes public. So the same with some of these coins, the COAI, they had seed investors. Have you not seen the partners that they've partnered with? Toyota, Samsung, oh, they are the ones cashing out. Right? And they bought the coin, when you check the chart, they bought the coin around 1 cent, 10 cents. Those are seed investors. Right? So by the time it hits 45 and he's cashing out, but the good part, the advantage is that seed investors do something we call vesting. Vesting means that in as much as you bought at 5 cents per coin, the project will not allow you to cash out everything. They will allow you to cash out a certain small percentage. But even that small percentage is still maximum profit by the time it goes public. So if he bought at 5 cents and he made he got 100 million tokens to keep in his wallet, he will be allowed to cash out 10 million out of the 10%. So 10 million, right? That means that if we launch at $1, it will not stay at $1 because you and I will buy it till it hits like $5. So if it hits $5, it's multiplied by the 10 million coins he has. What does he get? 5 times 10 million. He gets 50 million. He's made 50 million, but he bought it at 5 cents. And even like upon the 50 million he's made, he still has 90 million of the coins in the vested vote. So the 90 million that is left, he's not allowed to cash out until after 2 months or 1 month or 3 months. So they can tell him that, okay, you're a seed investor, but every 3 months you can take out 10% of your coins. So every 3 months he can take out 10 million because he's holding 100 million in his wallet as a seed investor. So if you are rich, you will get richer. If you are very rich and you are in crypto, you get richer. When I was running my first channel, there was this guy from France, very dusted. In fact, that channel exposed me to a lot of rich people, some from Australia, USA, Canada, Germany. They were in the group, right? So the market crashed and everybody was discouraged because there were millionaires and billionaires, and well, I won't say billionaires, but there were a lot of millionaires, rich people in that group. And there was this guy from France. Every project on the launch pad, Danny, I just got in this, he thought I was a millionaire. I just got into this and he showed me, what do you think about it? I'll just look at it and say, oh, okay, I'll just do my checks. I'll be like, okay, this is nice. And he liked gaming projects because, so we had Game Zone, we had Valhalla for the OGs, those who know, like, who started early in crypto. We had Valhalla, we had a Game Zone. What are the other coins? There's this particular Bluezilla. Bluezilla was a company. Thank you, Cyprian. Bluezilla was one of the companies that is always launching like solid seed investor projects. And this guy will get in. He said, Danny, I put $500,000 in this coin. I'm like, wow. He's thinking I'm a millionaire. He's thinking I also say, oh, me too, I put 200,000. Yeah, I don't get shishi. Right? Kojo, thank you for the gifts. Right? So I didn't, and that exposed me to people that could casually put $5,000 in a coin, like casually put $5,000 in a coin. Thank you so much, Kojo. Casually. So we need to get to the point where we have built this community, undervalued crypto, you and I, to the point where we have millionaires in our midst and we can decide to do any crypto projects we want or just embark on any venture that we want. It's crazy. People have silly money in this industry. So Kojo says, he's talking about Prophet El Bernard. He gave me some prophecy and it came to pass back in KNUST. So the prophet, dear, I believe. Thank you for giving us your testimonial on Prophet El Bernard. Very accurate. I don't remember he prophesying to me one-on-one. No, he didn't give me a personal prophecy, but I've sat under his ministration and I've seen him go deep with people. Like, so I believe. Back in the days when we used to buy ICOs, exactly 2017 era. This guy is an OG. Preston is an OG. ICOs, initial coin offering. That's what ICO means. And then we have IPO, initial public offering. But IPOs are for stocks. Okay, they do initial public offering. But if you're in crypto, the P is a C. So initial coin offering. Initial coin offering, by the time you are buying, we are the public guys, we are buying it at a higher price. Seed investors have already made money on us. You know? So exactly. Someone says 90% of COAI coin are for top wallets check. Yeah, they are partners. They are seed investors with like big wallets, you know. So I'm not surprised. And it doesn't mean they'll dump on us because most of them, they have their tokens vested. You can't cash out everything as a seed investor. Okay, you are given percentages. I'm holding COAI on Binance. This is who is this? This is Jaggy one. I'm holding COAI on Binance. Do I need to send it to V2? Please. Thank you. That reminds me. There's a fake Telegram group that is posing as the real COAI project. That is not the real COAI. They don't have a Telegram page. Okay, when you go to CoinMarketCap, there's no I've told you guys on CoinMarketCap, when you search for a coin, scroll down to the socials. That is where you should be joining their socials from, right? And there's no Telegram link, but somebody has opened it and gullible people are connecting their wallets. Please don't connect your wallet to any VO. Stay safe. All right? There's no version 2. Hold it as it is. Okay? So thank you for the gifts. Someone is saying I bought COA this evening. I'm holding COA. Okay, all right. I think I've answered this. Yeah, back in the day, 2017, we used to buy ICO coins, initial coin offering. And I think some of the launch pads went bankrupt and then they crashed out. But there are some that you can still hold their tokens. And the way you even become, and the thing I loved was that Kobe Jones, you can send me a DM. The thing I loved about these launchpad platforms is that anybody can become a VIP. You don't need to know somebody who knows somebody. Anybody, so long as you have, at the time, if you had anywhere $20,000, you could become a VIP. If you had $20,000 to put in a crypto project, at that time, they could make you a VIP. So what you did at the time is to have that 20K in your wallet, you go to their website, connect your wallet, and then you stick their tokens. You buy the token and you stick it. So they had different tiers. And they had like, I think 3 levels. If you wanted to be a VIP, but a lower VIP kind of person, you needed about $1,000 to $2,000. You can still, and we have Gamepad. That's the air. We had Gamepad, we had Game Zone, we had BSC Pad. Yeah, they were all launch pads for amazing crypto projects, and people made money. That time, if you had money, and even the bull run, the 2021 bull run came after that. It was massive. If you had money, you made way too much money. Someone says, it seems like you are rich though. No, I'm not a millionaire. Seems. I like it that way. Seems. That's fine. Okay. How can you withdraw money from Binance? Okay, so I taught you guys in my training video, DB, you have to watch the training guide and then you get the process. Even if I say it here, you will not understand until you watch. Okay. Someone says that was me with Dogelon Mass. I aped 80K and turned it to over $500,000 in few weeks. Wow, this is crazy. Like I'm saying, there are low-key millionaires amongst us, right? And there are people that are millionaires but not in crypto, but they want to diversify. Somebody made $500,000 in Dogelon Mass. Dogelon Mass, I think, was patterned after. It came from Dogecoin, and then there were other Elon coins that came out. There was also Elon Musk as well. People were just creating meme coins at the time, and they were just making money out of it. Did you show how someone can purchase and transfer crypto instantly in the US using Coinbase and Trust Wallet takes longer to purchase and transfer crypto instantly? Thanks in advance. You can use No, I said I was going to do it. I never got to do it because I was busy with work. But you could use Binance US, buy with, go to deposit, and then buy with Apple Pay. When you get it and then you transfer it to MetaMask. Okay, I'm going to do a video on that for US guys. All right, you can easily buy some of these coins we talk about with MetaMask wallets using Binance US. So buy with Apple Pay and then send it to your MetaMask. Buy BNB. Okay. Oh, okay. It says I'm from Ghana. Okay, Kobe Jones from Ghana, but stay in America. Okay, that is great. Thanks for explaining a lot of things for us. Yes, Stone T, you're welcome. We'll get there, and the value crypto will have plenty millionaires, and I'll be one expanding the kingdom. Oh yeah, definitely. Someone says I strongly believe it. The prophets say crepe would get to $1 by the end of the year. No, so for crepe he did not give a specific time frame. He mentioned 3 price points for crepe. First one is 4 cents and a 5, $0.045 per coin, and then the next price point he gave was 0.1, which is 10 cents per coin, crepe coin, and then he gave the final one to be $1. But it doesn't mean after $1 it's going to come down. It could break from $1 to even $10. Okay, but I'm looking forward to they setting up their copy trading platform. They really need to build that thing, and it's going to help the price move very fast. They are really P2P. You can use P2P. Yeah, I showed P2P in the training video, how to swap with P2P. Okay, how to swap with P2P. I need to get my charger, else my laptop will go off. So give me one moment here. All right. Yeah, you can use P2P. You can use P2P to make your purchases on crypto. Buying crypto is very easy. Over time, I feel that crypto is still in the infancy stage, but over time it's going to grow from here. Over time, crypto is going to grow from here. It's going to be very easy to make direct purchases with mobile money. Some of you know that Ghana is working on legislations for crypto, right? I don't know for Nigeria, but I think they're also picking up. UAE, I think they've embraced crypto already. Those in South Africa, I don't know South Africa. UK, you still have some restrictions with the exchange platforms. US also has a lot of restrictions with crypto exchange platforms, and the ones that can function in the US, some are restricted, some can still function in the US, and all that. So yeah, it's still growing. It's going to come a time where it's accepted everywhere. All right, and it will be like you are left behind if you haven't legalized cryptocurrency in your country. 2021 bull run was much better. Like I said, we need to, if we don't have a consistent pattern of maybe 20 years, where every 4 years within the last 20 years we've had a bull run, we cannot really say there's a cycle. Okay, you can't just have 2013, 2017, and 2021 and say that there's a cycle, right? You still need more years to accumulate more data to finalize and say that, oh yeah, it's true, we now have a 4-year cycle. Otherwise, we are just deceiving ourselves. So until we've seen that 2025 bull run, we cannot claim there's a cycle. Can you talk about importing Penny Wallet to MetaMask? I'm really confused. In your Penny Wallet, you go to Wallet, Manage Wallets, Reveal Seed Phrase, copy that seed phrase or write it down, download MetaMask, and then choose Import Seed Phrase or Import Wallet. Okay, and then you put those words in there. It will be the same wallet address that will be transferred to MetaMask. You see the same wallet address. Okay. How do I buy Stellar for my Binance account? You have a video that I've pinned. I've pinned a video, and also I've pinned it on TikTok and on my YouTube. When you go to video section, go to tutorial, go to my playlist, tutorials for beginners. You see it there. All right, I have a lot of guides, so just take your time and watch it. Why is Script not adding up on my total balance on MetaMask? Why is it not adding up? Have you imported the address into your MetaMask? Check whether you've imported the address. Kobe Jones says, today is my first time here and I like it. You are welcome. You're welcome to this channel. You are welcome. How can you withdraw money from Binance? Yeah, so the same thing. You can do P2P if you are in a country that uses mobile money, and then you cash out into your Momo. Okay, but then if you are in US or UK and you don't use like mobile money, what you can do is to transfer your coin to Coinbase or Pionex if you're in the US. Pionex, Pionex. And Pionex can move it into your bank account. Coinbase can also move it. The reason I don't like Coinbase exchange is that their fees are too high. So I don't like using Coinbase. You're transacting $100 and they'll charge you like $7, 7%. That's insane. So I don't like using them. But if you want to move it into your bank account, you can use Pionex. Okay, so Pionex is a good exchange. What is the low price COAI will get to? As I was saying, if it's going to go low right now, it should go low below $1. But specific price I cannot give you, but I can give you a range and say, oh, anywhere below like $1, COAI can fall to. Okay, it can fall to that level. Someone is asking, if I take some profit, can I just hold some in USDT for long? Yes, you can. You just swap it into USDT and then keep it. If it dumps and you want to buy again, you have it for cheap, you come back in. All right. Yeah, it's very simple. HBAR CA. No, you know, for some coins, you don't really need CA. In fact, I showed you guys in the video. When you check, I did a demonstration on how to get HBAR. So please watch the video, okay? HBAR, you don't even need a CA. Just go to the exchange and then make a purchase. All right. If I find a CA, I'll do my checks. If it's the legit one, I'll share it. And then you can also keep some in your decentralized exchange wallet. Kojo says, I believe in XPin more than any of the coins. Okay. I've bought some Asta in my Trust wallet, but it wasn't added to my list. Import the CA. Okay, import the CA. Now, under CA, I also showed in my training guide that if you can't import it under the search, go to custom and then paste it, choose the network, paste in the CA, and it will pop up. Okay, if you haven't joined us and you are here probably for the first time, join us on Telegram. The name is Undervalued Crypto. The same channel name is on Telegram. Make sure the one you are joining has 3,000 subscribers. Okay, maybe by the time you are watching this, we may be more than 3,000, but as it stands, we are 3,000. There are other guys who are trying to duplicate my page, and they've put about 1,000 robots in there to trick you. That is the real page. But no, the real page is Undervalued Crypto, and we are about 3,000. So always check for that. Okay, so you don't join the wrong group. Somebody almost got scammed because they joined the wrong group. I used all my profit from XPin token to buy COAI and I'm bleeding. Oh, sorry. Don't cry, sorry. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. It will pop up again, okay? What's happening to COAI? Hey, my heart. You are investing money you cannot afford to lose. Please. If anything at all, I believe that this market move, the bleeding we are seeing right now, the bear market we are seeing right now, is teaching us not to invest an amount we cannot afford to lose. It's also teaching us that anything can happen in crypto. Anything can happen in crypto. If nothing at all, we are learning these lessons the hard way. All right? If nothing at all, we are learning these lessons the hard way. Let's take our likes up. As for YouTube, when they watch, they don't give likes. So TikTok, they do well. But YouTube, let's take our likes up. Thank you for joining. If you're new here, you want to subscribe to the channel, you may never see me again if you don't subscribe or follow. You may never see me again. I accidentally sent $6,000 Crip coin. Wait. Whoa. Wisdom, what happened? Oh, you didn't follow the tutorials? I accidentally sent 6,000 Crip coin to developer address instead of my wallet. It's gone. I'm so sorry, Wisdom. It's gone. But you have been following this channel for a while now, right? Why did you make that mistake? It's gone. This is one of the mistakes I made in the past, right? I made one of these mistakes in the past. I was buying a coin, I sent it to... I made this mistake on 2 occasions when I started my crypto journey, right? And I sent it to the contract address instead of my wallet address. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, $6,000. That's a lot. If it's like $60, maybe you can. Oh, so sorry. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I hope you have too much money to the point that this is not something you could afford to lose. I mean, something that you couldn't afford to lose. Safira, thanks for following. Someone says I'll be 57. Okay, well, you're talking in relation to what I was saying. Pretty much all the ISO coins. Where can I buy BJB or BGB? Yeah, BGB, BitGet token. So you can get it on BitGet platform. Okay, when you go there, I've bought some Asta. Okay, Prophet Telvin spoke about. Yeah, I've posted a video on that today. Let's see. Is it possible to buy Stellar and then invest for say 5 years? Is it possible? Yeah, buying and keeping it is equivalent to investing in it. Buying it and then just keeping it in the wallet. Don't touch it, just leave it. That's what we mean by investing in crypto. So you literally don't touch your money. Okay. Robert says, sorry I'm late, but what's going on with COAI? The top 10 holders have the majority. Yeah. Invest what you can afford to lose. I beg you. Yeah, Zoran. Yeah, beware of scam because some people are just trying to impersonate me on the page, and I ask that you guys help me report them. I don't want newbies to get into trouble. You know, going to someone deceives them and takes their money. No. What about Juggler? Juggler, yeah, there was supposed to be they shared an update on X. You know, someone gave me a tip off that they were going to bring in a lot of whales, and it didn't pump as we expected. And I'm very happy that I put a bold writing there saying not financial advice, because I didn't want you guys to get like, unless I'm very sure about a pump or I'm very sure about a coin, then I may post it without writing not financial advice. But most of the time, if I'm talking about coins like that in a rumor or a tip off, I'll just say, hey, not financial advice. So if you want to go into it, only an amount you can afford to lose. Okay. Someone will say, someone says, if COAI drops to 0, does it mean my money will go to 0 too? How do I buy XLM on MetaMask? XLM, please buy it on an exchange. Okay. You can buy it on MetaMask, but I'll prefer you guys buy it on an exchange because the liquidity on the Binance Smart Chain, you know, they moved from Binance Smart Chain when they started listing on exchanges. Like the way HBAR, XDC, all those coins, you cannot see the contract address when you visit on CoinMarketCap. Okay, they have transitioned and moved a lot of their liquidity from those networks into the exchanges. So XLM, the liquidity is low. I think it's around $25,000. So I would advise that you'd rather buy it on an exchange. Okay. So watch my tutorial guides right here on YouTube. You need to buy a bed and sleep on my channel if you're a newbie. Buy a bed, sleep on the channel because I have a lot of videos for beginners. All right. It says, okay, chairman, I did that yesterday. All right. Yeah. So if COAI drops, it will not drop to 0. If a coin drops to $0, like 0.0000, and there's no, let's say 0.1 or something, that means that it has been rug pulled. Like you can never buy that coin or trade that coin again. But usually, if a coin is going to fall to 0, it will do something like 0.0001 or 0.000001. But it will never be 0, like totally 0. No, it will just lose a couple of zeros. That will be the price. Wisdom, yeah. So unfortunately, you cannot retrieve that $6,000. It's gone. It has gone into the liquidity, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, I'm so sorry you lost that money. That's huge. To lose 6,000 is huge. Well, you could still communicate with them, and then maybe they could. The thing about these projects is that they will not even respond to go do their checks, but maybe you might get lucky. So reach out to the Crib community and then show them the proof that this is what I sent, this is when I sent it, this is the transaction, right? So show it to them, and then they may be able to help you get that money back. All right, yeah. So that's what I'll recommend for you. Wisdom. So sorry, yeah, man. That 6,000 could have bought so many coins. Is it safe to have COAI in your Binance wallet, or should you transfer it? Just keep it there. Just keep it there. I don't know. There's this rumor with, oh, this wallet, if you put it there, they're going to take your money. So long as you are not swapping tokens you never bought, you are not connecting them to strange or unidentified websites, you are good. Like if it's Binance wallet, MetaMask, even if it's Trust wallet that I don't like, but you are still safe. So long as you are not interacting with wallets, tokens you never bought. Okay, so the question of is it safe? Is it safe? It all depends on you and the things you've been doing with that wallet. Every wallet is safe until you are interacting in a wrong way you shouldn't be interacting. Okay, or at least I'll say 99% of wallets are safe. That's what I would say. But some of them are like, there are people that are actually created fake wallets. So make sure if you are downloading a wallet, download it from App Store or Play Store, and make sure it's the official wallet. Okay, please don't go downloading PancakeSwap. Recently somebody went to download PancakeSwap and then they took all his money out of his wallet. So please download the right apps, the official apps from source. Okay, from source. Please do that. Okay, thank you. Contract address for Ash coin. So with the Ash token, I have joined Prophet Clement's group, and he still hasn't addressed us yet. It's been long, probably what is it, like 2 weeks? He still hasn't addressed us, so we are waiting for the day he comes to say, okay, hey, this is the plan for Ash token, we are pushing it, this is the contract address, share with people, share with friends and family. Then I put it out there. I don't want to put, I've seen about 2 or 3 coins, but I want to still hear from him. Then we start. Okay, we start with the agenda. All right, tell them to follow the contract address to BSC scanner and see what companies swap the token for you, then reach out to them. Yeah, you can do that. All right, yeah, so reach out to the Crib guys, but have your evidence first. Show it to them. This is on the blockchain BSC scan. I put 6,000 there. I've lost it. Can you help me restore it? This is the time I sent it. You can check for yourself. Blah blah blah. All that. Okay. I bought at 20 and then at 7. Then I just bought some again today. It will all make sense and add up. No pressure. Exactly. This from Fola. Is keeping my tokens on Binance wallet safe? Yeah, the same thing I'm saying. It's safe. Don't interact with strange things and you'll be okay. All right. Do I have Crib community? So CoinMarketCap, go to CoinMarketCap, where the contract address, where you got it, you see websites and you see socials, you see their Telegram. Join their Telegram. I think their X has been suspended multiple times, so you will not be able to reach them on X, but I think Telegram will be your best bet. Okay, yeah, so no pressure. Blessed JK says, I'm new in crypto, can I create multiple wallets? Yes, you can have as many wallets as you want. You can have 50 wallets, 100 wallets. Okay, and they will all be different wallet addresses, so you can do that. Watch my beginner guide. Why don't you like Trust wallet? I don't like they have too many fake coins popping up in people's wallets too much, and it's made me not like it. And they also have a problem with their UI. When you import a new coin, you will not see the chart. Sometimes you don't even see the logo, so you might think it's a fake coin. But when you are in MetaMask and you import the token, if it's a new token, you will see the chart, you will see the logo, you see all those things. But Trust Wallet, it will take time before you start seeing all those things in the wallet. So I don't really like it. Not that it does all the basic functionalities. You can swap a coin and all that, but I just don't like the feel, the UI. Okay. And also in my experience, because you says we die finish. In my experience, MetaMask swaps very fast. In my experience, okay, someone might still like. There are people who have had bad experiences with MetaMask crypto wallet, and they may not like it, right? But I like. Kojo is asking, please tell us the pros and cons of those who bought it high price and those who bought it at low. Yeah. So if you bought it low, you got it for cheap. Basically, that's it. You got it for cheap, and they'll easily make profits compared to you that bought it high. All right. My first time here, I'm here to learn how to trade, Papa. Richmond. Yeah. So start with my beginner guide videos. You are watching on TikTok, so you see my pin videos. There's one in the middle, beginner guide. We will get there, Nana. Are you part of Prophet Bernard's WhatsApp group where he shares the cryptocurrency? Yes, I'm a subscriber, so I'm in there. What do you think of Alpha Pay? Alpha Pay is working on. They are planning on hitting I think, was it 500,000 or $1 million market cap? So they have some marketing plans in place. You can join their Telegram to check more on Alpha Pay. How can I buy XDC? Because it's not showing on Binance. XDC is not listed. Wait. It's not listed on Binance, but you can get it on BitGet. If you want to buy XDC token, you can get it on BitGet. Binance is not listed there yet. So even as big as it is, it's not listed on Binance yet. So it means that they still have more potential to grow when Binance announces that XDC has been listed. Okay. Sometimes my crypto is not reflecting. Why? You probably have to update your wallet updates on the Play Store, or make sure you've imported the right contract address. Right? It should show. If you've done it right, it will show. Okay. I also recommend you watch the beginner guide on the YouTube channel. The YouTube is Undervalued Crypto. If you are new, watch the YouTube videos that I put out there, and I give training on cryptocurrency. Okay. And also subscribe on the YouTube channel. You can subscribe as well. I see a couple of people that have subscribed. Follow us on YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. I've been posting videos, I've been posting updates, tutorials, the Zoom meetings that we did. I posted recordings of them. Okay, yeah, so I'm part of that group. I get fresh updates. What's happening with Creep? Just like what's happening with Bitcoin. People are selling off. Right? People make money, they sell off. Remember, you are buying at 4 zeros and what? 4 zeros and 4, 4 zeros and 5. Someone bought at 3 zeros and 1. So it's time to cash out. Okay. So yeah. Is Asta, XRP, ADA, and Mana Decentraland good to hold for the long term? I don't know for Mana. Are they still alive? Mana project, is it still alive? Mana and Sand, these two, during the metaverse era, they went parabolic. Mana and then Sand. Mana was Decentraland. Decentraland Mana, 22 cents. At the time, what price did Mana hit? Mana hit about... Mana went to like what? Is it $1? It went past $1. See, Mana was look at this. 2021. 2021, man. The next time you have such a bull run, I don't know. Mana went from about 4 cents to almost $6. Mana went from 4 cents per coin to almost $6. That's how much money people made in 2021. It's crazy. If what happened in 2021 happens this year, I can assure you there'll be so many millionaires made out of crypto. Because now people are going in big. What's the best crypto to invest in the short term to for other long term? There's no best. I cannot say there's best, but I can give recommendations. You can look at Xpin. You can look at the ones you've mentioned on this channel. Xpin, Crepe. At least ones that we know that even if they fall, people will buy back in. You know, people are going to hold for the long term. Those are the ones I can give you. But if you want extremely short that you can earn like, you can make like 100% in 30 minutes and 1 hour, that is in a risky zone, right? That's a risky zone. It's a place where you don't want to invest money you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so if you are new, I wouldn't even recommend you go there. Have some experience with enduring losses, making profits on the crypto market, and then later on we can talk about very short term investment opportunities. Which comments are you reading? Yeah, I'm reading from YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, so Alpha P are giving my insights on that. Sometimes they will appear, sometimes they will disappear. Yeah, when it does that, you also want to keep your wallet open. Just leave it open. It will reappear. Yeah, I think it's happened to me before. Sometimes you just leave the wallet open. The coins that you've already imported but are not visible, they'll just pop up again. I don't know why it does that. It's probably a development issue. If Crepe gets to $1 per coin, what does it mean for someone with 50 million coins? It means $50 million. Yeah, in profit. Which exchange or wallet can I get Crepe, Xpin in the UK? MetaMask. I don't know if MetaMask works in the UK, but a friend in Canada says it doesn't work in Canada. If you're in Canada, MetaMask doesn't work. But I think Trust Wallet might be able to work, and a BitGet wallet works in Canada. Okay, so UK, check amongst MetaMask, BitGet, and then Trust Wallet. One of them should at least work in the UK. Okay. Is TV Cat a good project? I've seen people talk about it, hype it, but I haven't read into it. It's just one of those meme coins. I don't know if they are building utility, but I know at least it started out as a meme coin. Trading and holding, which one is better? For me, I would rather hold. Trading, yes, there are people making money in trading. People go in, they are making a lot of money trading on the markets. But for me, I would like to hold. Okay. If you are trading and you are trading on leverage, you are doing futures market, or you are doing CFDs, what we call contracts for difference, you might lose all your money if you take wrong trades, because you are trading with leverage, right? And it can crash your balance, so your equity. But if you are buying and selling coins on the crypto market, the probability that you lose all your money is lower than it is trading CFDs. Okay. Enduring losses. Yeah, you need to come to a point where you can endure losses, and then we now introduce the degen zone for you to make like short-term investments. Can you be scammed with P2P? Yes. So I taught in my training, which you have to watch on YouTube, how to know who to trade with in P2P. I taught that as well below. Look out for verified check marks, successful orders they've made, their completion rates before you trade with them. All right. So I've taught that as well in my YouTube video. My YouTube channel, YouTube channel is Undervalued Crypto. The same name right here. It's also on YouTube. Undervalued Crypto. Yeah. How can you delete or disable a coin you don't own from MetaMask? So when you see a coin you don't own, you just tap and hold it. Okay, don't swap. Tap and hold the coin, and then a pop-up will come. It will say hide, or it will say remove, and then you just hide it. That's all. It will leave your wallet. All right. What level can COAI fall to? It could fall below $1. Like I've said, it broke that potential bottom. which was $2.80. And I said, once it breaks that, falls below that, the possibility that it will go below $1 is very high. He says, Green Daddy says, I'm a newbie and holding isn't a joke. It's funny how we are patient when we put money in the bank, and like we do a fixed deposit in the bank, and we are very, very patient that, oh, the bank says that it will mature in 1 year, or you bought a government bond. Oh, they said the government bond is 3 years. You are so patient. You don't tell the bank that, hey, where's my money? It's been 2 weeks. I need to see increase. Give me my money. You are so patient. But when you buy a cryptocurrency, you expect that it will pump in 3 days or less. Why? It's because of our mindset and how we have perceived cryptocurrency. Because we heard that somebody put in $10 and in 3 days he made a lot of money. So because of that, we approach cryptocurrency with a short-term mindset. Okay, we approach cryptocurrency with a short-term mindset, saying that, oh, if I put in money now, maybe next week I should get profit, or in 5 hours I should get profit. But always approach crypto like you approach a fixed deposit. Yes, undervalued. Yeah. What do I mean by undervalued cryptos? Oh, this one there you can't. You want me to Google meaning of undervalued for you? Undervalued simply means something that is supposed to be worth more, but currently is worth less. So it has potential for growth. So instead of being valued here, it's undervalued. Okay, so it means that it's cheaper now. You should buy it now. Okay, so undervalued. I don't know if I've clearly explained that for you. Thank you for following, King. I bought some Asta in my Trust wallet, but it wasn't added in my list. Yeah, I'll wait a while. That is, if you've done the importation of the contract address, then wait for a while. It's going to pop up. Okay. Someone says, yes, so nothing better, cry. I'm coming. He says, if you make the millions, how do you withdraw or swap to USDT? Yeah, just swap to USDT. Like you said, the way you bought is the way you sell. The way you buy a coin by getting BNB and then swapping into that coin, or using USDT and swapping into that coin, is the same way you sell it back into USDT. All right. Some countries will follow up on your taxes, your crypto taxes. So like if you're in the US and you are withdrawing money into your bank account, or you put, like, you make some big money, right, in your wallet, let's say your Coinbase wallet, they will write the tax you have to pay there. So you go to Coinbase, you scroll down, you see taxes. You go to Coinbase, I think you go to more, and then you scroll down, you see taxes. Taxes, you see all the tax statements they've written for you. So that's where you now know how much you'll be paying on each of the profits you're making. But if you're in the developing countries where they don't really track those things, it's difficult to really say that, you know, you are following up on crypto tax. But for developed countries, they are going to follow up on crypto tax, and they're able to track your earnings, and you pay taxes off of them. All right. So someone says, yeah, nothing better. Tell about Plume price prediction. I don't know Plume. I bought Creep and Chow Chow XPen and COR, and I'm enjoying my mostly profitable coins are Creep and Chow. Okay, so that means you bought early. You bought on the low. You bought on the low with those coins. Yeah, so I've answered between trading and hodling. Sir Mayo, interesting question. I think the market is going back up now. There's another thing called a bull trap. You can fall into a bull trap. What does a bull trap mean? A bull trap simply means, you know, now some of you are very new, or even if you are not new, you don't know why we call it a bull and the bear market. So let me explain. When we say bull, right? Bull, you know, is when the candles are going up, like green, green, green. You see green, green, green on the chart. It means that price is going up. Thank you, Nebil Haas, if I pronounce your name right. Thank you for the gift. So bull and you see the green candles, it means the prices are going up. It's a bull market. But why do you call it bull? And then you see bear. Bear is red candles coming down. Okay. So the reason we call them bull and a bear and not tortoise and rabbit is that the bear, when the bear is attacking, is their attacking techniques or mechanism. When the bear is attacking, it will rise and attack downwards. So for example, if you meet a bear in the forest, the way the bear will attack you is that it will rise and you do and then he attacks you downward. So the downward attack momentum or the downward motion of the attack of the bear is why we call it a bear market, because it's coming down like the attack of a bear. But it's called bull, and bull, with bull the prices are going up because when a bull is attacking you, it will go down and then will lift. It use the horns to lift you up. So that upward movement, that attacking motion of the bull is why we call it a bull market. Okay, so the bull attacks from the bottom, so prices will go down, 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 and then the bull market, he attacks you with the horns from the bottom. But the bear market, the bear would stand and then attack you downward. All right, so that's the difference. That's why we call them bull and bear markets. Which one is the real channel? If you're on Telegram, check for 3K subscribers. That's a real channel. Okay. What are the prophetic price points for X-Spin as given by the prophet? I don't know if you are following here on Telegram, YouTube, and all that. So please follow the hand. We've been posting all these things over and over. I've been posting all. The prophetic price point is $1, right, for X-Spin. So please follow the handles. YouTube, turn on all notifications so that if I make a post, you get notified. And then Telegram, undervalued crypto. WhatsApp, undervalued crypto. He says the way you know inside there, be like you go Presec Lego. No. Presec is a rival. I didn't go to Presec. Yeah, but sometimes we meet them in the National Science and Maths quiz rounds. Yeah, they're afraid of us. But anyway, they can both, yeah, he says, but they can both, yeah, Chris, yeah. So, yeah, bull and a bear. So that's why we call them. Gala. Gala is one of those early OG projects. It came around the ICO days, you know. Gala was with the game zones and the Bluezilla projects. Those times, oh my goodness. If a Bluezilla project is going to list, everybody has gotten their USDT available. Because Bluezilla, once Bluezilla lists your coin, Bluezilla was like Binance. It was the Binance of ICOs, initial coin offerings. Bluezilla, when they list your coin during those days, your coin will do minimum you do 10x. It was like automatic, like so long as your coin was going to list on Bluezilla. You can Google Bluezilla and you see them. Bluezilla was like, yeah, Bluezilla was like the Binance of launchpads. If they list, they announce that they're going to list, come on, all the millionaires will come out there. They have their USDT ready to buy. So those were the days, you know, and all these things have just died out. Like, it really tells you, like, life, there's nothing really permanent to. Because Bluezilla, now you can't even, yeah, that's it. Bluezilla.vc is a venture capitalist. They have stupid money. Bluezilla, an incubator like no other. They incubate projects as well. So we have project incubators like what XDC is doing with Plug and Play, and they have XDC Accelerator. What they do is that they accelerate new projects that are coming. So they'll take like Plug and Play, for example. Plug and Play is sponsoring COAI, like it's a partner in COAI, and Plug and Play is also being accelerated by XDC Network. So Plug and Play, the way XDC is accelerating Plug and Play, that's the same way Bluezilla was also accelerating other projects that launched with Bluezilla. So they'll train you, they'll train your project, your team, they'll do the marketing for you. All you needed to do was to bring money and have all your documents intact, and they'll promote your project. Projects were making minimum 10x. There are projects making 100x on Bluezilla. Crazy, like within 2 days. Yeah, so seed investors that got in at that time, they were making like mad money. What are the pros and cons for buying on an exchange or mere wallet? So mere wallet, you have control. Like if you have like $10 million in Wikicat or Crypt or Dance token, for example, and you want to swap to USDT, you can do it without question. Nobody is going to hold your account and say, hey, we want to verify why you are transacting this money. This money is too big. You can't send it out of the exchange. No. The decentralized wallet is for you, and you can choose to do whatever you want with your tokens in there. But with the exchange, let's say you become a millionaire and you have a lot of money there and you want to move it somewhere else. They'll hold it and they'll say, hey, give us extra verification that this is not a scammer accessing it. So the pros is that it gives you some level of security, right, with moving of funds. But the con is that you may be on verification hold for days. All right, and worst case scenario, you even have to go on a video call with them to show them your face, compare it with your ID, and be sure that yes, you are the one moving the money, right? But with the MetaMask and Trust Wallet, you move it at your own will. All right, and also the other thing is that you cannot move to your bank account from MetaMask or Trust Wallet. It always has to go to an exchange if you want to move it into your bank account so that it can be traced by your government. Okay, yeah. Do I own Bull Run Dances? It's a community token. Okay, yeah, it's our community's token, Bull Run Dances. We created it for the community, and we'll push it. It's just a matter of time. I have some updates on it that it's not yet ready to be shared, so I haven't spoken much about it. But there's still works in the pipeline. Maybe one day I'll just give you guys a glimpse of what we are doing. But as it stands now, just believe. I understand it's not possible to swap such large amounts because of liquidity. Not only that, well, if there's liquidity, why not? You can always swap. And there are other liquidity pools that will restrict a certain price impact. For example, if I'm swapping and it will cause the price. Let's say I'm so rich, right? I'm so rich to the point where I'm a whale. To the point where if I swap, price will fall by 30%. They will not allow me to swap. Even your MetaMask will not allow you to swap because the price impact is too much. So you need to be taking it out in bits. That is when you make insane money. So they might allow you for like 5% impact. They might allow you at maybe 10% impact. But somewhere 30% is getting too much. They will not let you dump the coin. So sometimes PancakeSwap will restrict you that there will be too much price impact because you are too rich. All right. How to be able to invest in cryptocurrency. So Musa, go to YouTube, search for undervalued crypto. You're going to see my channel on cryptocurrency, and then from there go to the tutorial guides or go to the playlist that says tutorial for beginners, and you can start watching from there. All right, yeah, simple as that. Okay. Oh, Trust Wallet thing, I think I've answered it. Yeah, someone is also confirming you cannot retrieve. You send CA, you send to C on Crypt. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. I made a mistake in the past, and that is why I put together my training. That you guys should watch the training, and I show you how to send coins to the right places, right? But a lot of newbies, they don't even have the time, but they still want to master it. How can you master something if you don't have the time to watch it, right? It's a 2.5-hour session. If you don't have all the time, this weekend you could do 30 minutes. Maybe when you are eating, you can be watching. Some of us we watch movies while eating, right? So instead of a movie, you can do crypto tutorials. So whilst you are eating, You can watch 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Another time you're eating, you continue. That's how I do. Like, sometimes I watch one episode with, it takes me like a week to watch one episode of a series I'm watching. Why? Because I only use it to eat. So you could do it that way too. Oh, bull trap. Yeah, I didn't finish explaining. Bull trap. So bull trap is when the market is down, like it is, and it's acting as if it is about to rise again, and you think that because you saw a few green candles or a few coins picking up, the market is back, and then you buy in. Immediately you buy in, it goes down again, even deeper, or the dip is heavier than the former dip. That's a bull trap. You've been caught in a bull trap because you thought that the bulls were coming, like the bulls were coming to lift the candles, right? But there was a deception and the market kept tumbling down. So that's a bull trap. And a bear trap is that if the market is going up, okay, and you are like, I want it to dip so that I'll buy in. And when it was dipping, you were so excited. Okay, let's say for example, it went to the top and you're like, oh, this is a good price point to sell because I want to sell here, and then when the price drops, I'll buy in at a lower price. The moment you saw there, it pretended it was coming down, and you were so excited because you're now going to bag up more, and then it went past your former price level. So instead of cashing out at the very, 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 very top, you cashed out at a certain high point and thought the market was coming down. You've been caught in a bear trap. So that's the difference. Bull trap, you've been caught, you thought it was going to pump and then it dumped again. And bear trap, you thought it was going to dump and it pumped again. So that's the difference. When you sell large amounts, it can create panic. So please consider the rest of the holders. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know, like I said, prisoner's dilemma, people don't really care because everybody is seeking their, well, let me not say everybody, but most people naturally seek their own interests. So they don't really care about you, whether you made profit or not. They care about they making profit. If not, why would people be selling like huge bags like on BTC, Ethereum, like they just dump it? They don't care about you, you know? They don't care that, oh, the masses bought at this price, so I have to be careful when I'm withdrawing. No, they don't care about you, right? So, yeah, I just need you to understand the game is rough out there. Prisoner's dilemma, it simply means that if you catch two prisoners, the other doesn't mind betraying the other to be set free. Okay. Do you have advice for the single people? The word transfer makes me worry a man will not be genuine. Yeah. Thanks for the gift. That's true. Well, people get greedy with money. That's true, but I mean, at the end of the day, what can we do? They'll have to account before God. So, yeah. I lost 2 million X-Men in a bear trap when it was 0.0028. Yeah, so an example is this. He fell by a bear trap, thinking it was coming down so that he'll buy more, and then it pumped again. Even a bear trap caught me on X-Men. Yeah, because at the time when I made 2x, I was like, should I sell? Should I hold? I was thinking, and I was like, okay, why don't I just take my initial capital? So I took it out, and then it's made 4x from there. So I felt like, I lost out on the profit. But the good thing was that I was still holding the other half of my bag. And then when it went up, I topped up a little bit more because I realized that, oh, FOMO was trying to catch me. Fear of missing out. FOMO. So I bought back in again. But it wasn't huge amounts like the first time I bought, because I didn't want to also buy a huge amount now, then it will dump again. So, yeah, it's crazy. No, I don't have price points for Chow Chow. We are waiting on updates from Prof on Chow Chow. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know, X-Pin is dropping. All coins are dropping, bro. All coins are dropping. ITC coin popped up in my wallet with some few coins in it. Yeah, I also got information on a coin called ITC that people are receiving in their wallets, like a fake coin. If you swap, please, you're gonna be in trouble. So don't do that. How are you able to recall all your entry points easy like that? Do you know about LCX? No. It's raining there. No, it's not raining there. It's my heater. It's making noise. We are entering winter, so the weather is becoming cold. We are almost, even the snow has delayed, because last year first day of snow was 26 October. But this year we've still not had snow in October, so we are waiting. Maybe this November we might see some snow. It happened to all of us. Yeah. It's creep on Binance. Binance wallet. If you want to find creep on Binance, don't use exchange, use wallet. Okay, copy the CA, go to the search bar, paste the CA, it'll pop up. Okay, if you want to get a coin on Binance, paste the CA. You can paste CA in Binance search bar and it will still show you the coin. You can do the same for BitGet, it will show you the coin as well. Yeah, so Penny Xpin there. Xpin is dropping together with the other coins. So we just have to wait for it to start pumping. Greater than sign says Q2 2026 is the bull run. Yeah, so if we have a bull run in 2026, that means that it defeats that purpose of having a 4-year cycle. Because I said 4-year cycle, for me, I don't believe it, because we still need more data to finally conclude that we have a 4-year cycle. So 2026, if there's a bull run there, then it distorts that whole 4-year belief, right? People are saying future bull runs won't be the same. What do they mean? We might. I don't think we'll, because the 2021 bull run we had, I don't think we'll have any bull run close to that. Like I always say, every coin made you money in 2021. No matter the coin, like it will make you money. Every coin moved. Every coin chart, go and check it. You might have maybe one or two that is not like that, but almost every coin chart, there was a spike in 2021. Will we have that in 2026? I can't tell, because now money has been diversified in more avenues or more assets. There are more assets holding our investments now due to the coming of meme coins, right? Back in the day, how many meme coins were there? Very few. We started out with the Shiba Pepe, the Doge Lawn Mars, the Baby Doge. Those are the early, Safe Moon. How many of you remember Safe Moon? Yeah, those were the times we had, we had fewer meme coins. So people were keeping most of their monies in utility coins. But now, there are over 10, 20, 30 million meme coins. All right? Every day, we have not less than 1 million meme coins created. So it has saturated the market and has dispersed money from utility into memes. So it's really disturbing how we should have had a bull run. Yeah, because it's not listed on Binance, so it will have Web3 by it. This is Avon asking this. Trust Wallet works in Canada. Okay, Mr. Sechi has confirmed that Trust Wallet works in Canada. Are you buying more COA? Yes, below $1. Anything above $1, I'm not buying yet. I'll wait for a price below $1, 80 cents, 90 cents, if it should get there. If it should get there, then I'll buy at that point. Contract at rest for HBAR. No, go to the markets. Exchange. Go to the exchanges. You get HBAR to buy. OKX, Qcoin, Mexi, BitGet, Binance, Gate. They all have HBAR. You click on it and it takes you to Binance Wallet. Yeah, so that's where you buy Crepe. He said, AT Francis said, if you meet a guy with mood swings, trust me, he's into crypto. That's a good one. Does the alpha logo next to COI mean they will be listed on Binance before Crepe will be listed? No, it simply means they are in the alpha section. Yeah, they're in the alpha section. Crepe is long term. Okay. Fola says I did it already. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading some of these comments late because I tend to have a long monologue where I'm talking to myself. So By the time I come to your comments, it's already old. Which one is the undervalued coin? No, undervalued crypto. That's the name of this channel on YouTube and TikTok. What's the benefit of WikiCat being on TradeView? TradingView gives you access to more trading tools you can use. You can use trendline, parallel channels, Fibonacci retracement, GAN fans, and all that stuff. I'm so glad I'm here again. The way COI is going down is really scary. Yeah, I feel that community is very needful. Sometimes you need someone to also come and say, hey, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Because sometimes people get too scared. There's a lot of scared money in the system. Okay, but you need a community that says that, oh, we are all in this together. You know, misery loves company. Misery loves company. So sometimes you need to know that you are in a group that is mourning together with you. Pour me water, pour me water. There's a group mourning together with you. Okay, so bootstrap, best to buy COAI right now or wait till it dips further. For me, I'll wait till it dips further. Have you been attacked by a bear and a bull before? Because I was explaining the bull and the bear thing. Yeah, I mean, that's how we see videos and then, you know, that's how they attack. So, Ataya says, I love the way you teach though. Thank you. Blair Obi. No, please, I'm not a cracker. I'm not a cracker. My school is better than a cracker. Thank you. It's also better than Presec. But I know people will argue. Yeah, we will meet you at the Science and Maths quiz. Don't worry. I want to join the community. So the chat group is full, but you can join the channel. Undervalued Crypto on Telegram. Undervalued Crypto on WhatsApp. WhatsApp, I think if you go to the status section where you view people's status, right? You see channels there. Use the search bar and type Undervalued Crypto. You should see us. I bought COAI at approximately $9. That's 1,000 coins, right? And then approximately 7, and also at $5. It's now 1.5, and I feel tempted. You want feel tempted to buy again? Yeah, I feel tempted to buy again, but I'll wait till below $1 because that's a good price point for me. Remember, our paid mentorship class will come off on 22nd November, Saturday. We do Saturday, Sunday, and then the next Saturday. So, yeah. That's a good time for me. I'll still be around. Hopefully tomorrow we should go live again. If I have the strength. By God's grace, we should do another live session tomorrow. Look at a couple of projects that I've been spying on and then share them with you. You also go and look into it if you want to invest. Okay. Yeah, undervalued crypto, yeah. Thank you, Kennedy, for the gifts. I appreciate it. I want to subscribe to Prophet El Bernard's page. Can you share his official page, please? Yeah, just DM me. All right. Like I said, we do share the same updates on our page, but for those of you who still want like one-on-one, you want to be in the group, you want to see what's going on, you can still go for the paid subscription if you want to. Someone said I didn't explain it properly, so he has gone to pay $100 and he's angry at me. I was like, at the end of the day, you're also sowing a seed to the man's life, so it's good. Bootstrap caught me in COAI. Yeah, Bootstrap was... This is why I'm not buying COAI until it falls below $1. Because there's a lot of bootstraps. Have you seen the chart? Bootstraps, a lot of bootstraps. Even the ones that break the thing, it comes back down again, right? It seems it's breaking the channel, then it forms another lower high. Then it keeps going. Lower highs. So please join the mentorship. I teach passive income. I teach technical analysis. I teach contract inspection. I teach finding meme coins, things to look out for before you buy a meme coin, how to filter them properly, how to do your research on them so you are not buying rat pools. And then I teach the basics. But the basics, thank you so much. The name is Into. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you. So yeah, I teach that, and for the beginner's guide, I'll recommend you watch the beginner's guide video that I've set for you guys on YouTube. Okay, crypto for beginners, how to get started investing and trading. Okay, all right. So thank you. What country are you located? Do you want to come and visit me, or you want to send me a gift? All of us. So, 4-year cycle is gone, especially after regulation. You see, they are trying so hard to bring regulation into cryptocurrency. Governments are getting involved. But the idea that Satoshi was bringing was that this should be peer-to-peer system. When you read a Bitcoin white paper, he wrote that Bitcoin, I did my master's thesis on it. My master's thesis was on cryptocurrency, where I merged Bitcoin, Litecoin, and XRP. I picked 3 coins, and I did portfolio diversification. And I'm writing this down so that I don't forget what I was talking about. So I did portfolio diversification. Simply means that if you take GSCI Ag and GSCI Energy, Goldman Sachs Commodity Index for agriculture, Goldman Sachs Commodity Index for energy, and you merge these two together with cryptocurrency, are you going to be profitable? And based on the research results, are countries able to look at our paper and say that, okay, based on these divisions or this portfolio distribution, a country like US investing in cryptocurrency can actually use our distributions and say, okay, we put 5% in Bitcoin, we put this percent in this, put this, oh, we'll become profitable as a country, right? Okay, so they look at what we did as a template to serve as an advice, okay, for their investments. Okay, so that's what we are doing, or that's what we did. We did for my master's thesis. That's what I did with my supervisor. So yeah, cryptocurrency, can it diversify a portfolio in an efficient way? All right, that's what we're looking at. And there were interesting things we found, and we realized that when you tweak the portfolio by certain percentages, you are more profitable in certain ways. It's interesting. Research is sweet, you know. When you understand, research is sweet. Right. But countries like where I come from, we don't like research. Ghana, Nigeria, other countries, we don't like research. There are a lot of brain drain happening in our countries because the people that have had their PhDs and masters, they have findings in the financial markets, they have findings in the health sector, engineering, but our governments will not use them. Meanwhile, we have printed all these things in the journals. Take those journals. If government should have research committees that will go into how to use maybe plastic. Recently, there's a guy in the US, he's using plastic to create crude oil, right? Petrol for cars, plastic. And there's a lot of plastic waste. So how can we take plastic waste and create energy and even sell? Cutting down energy costs, which in turn cuts down everything because everything depends on energy. So how can we take sharp minds? How can we take their research and use it? But our countries will never have any research archive where they can go there and say that, oh, these are the things that are very smart people are doing. Let's use this to solve the country's problems. They will never do that. And we're just wasting money, spending money anyhow. But me, what I recommend is that countries should start looking at academia and people that have done research and how they can use their works to advance the country. Carlos says, I lost so much money in Luna Classic years back. Luna Classic fell from $119 to about 4 zeros and a 6. Crazy. It was crazy times. Fell from 119. You can check the chart. 2021 bull run. It was Luna was just running. A lot of people were jumping in, buying 10 Luna coins. Those days, 10 Luna coins, if you, I think at $50, 10 Luna coins gave you you had to spend you had to spend $500 to get just 10 Luna coins, and the thing crashed massively. It was insane. So Luna, sorry, I didn't buy into Luna. I only bought when it crashed, like when it was 0.000. That's why I'm also being careful with some of these coins that are falling. What happens to you if it does not go beyond, if it does not go beyond 80 cents? Yeah, but I'm still in it though, so I'll still make profit. If it doesn't go below that, I'll still make profit. Yeah, I'll still be in it. But I wouldn't make profit that I would have made if I get in at 80 cents. Okay. Seriously, I was telling my friend I can't get a broken heart again. Oh, with what crypto is doing. Sing joy. You have translated your broken heart from relationships into how much below $1 before stepping into COAI. Why $1? Because when I looked at the chart, $1 was another support zone from the past that price could possibly bounce off, but it was a weak support. The stronger support was $2.80. So I was like, okay, then it's possible that we could go below $1. Possible, not highly probable, but just possible. Okay, so if it goes below there, for me, I'm okay. But I know a lot of people are going to panic, and they'll start selling, and that panic could accelerate it going down further. But I just hope that even though the analysis tells me it'll go there, I'm hoping that it wouldn't. I'm just hoping it wouldn't. Just hoping it wouldn't. How do I add Dance on MetaMask? Dance is on Phantom. You can also add on MetaMask if you switch to Solana network and then import the contract address. Check the Telegram page or you go to bullrundancers.com. You see the Telegram. I think have we added a C on the website? I don't remember. But once you go to bullrundancers.com, you can. Thank you, Nebel Has, for the gift. Once you go to bullrundancers.com, scroll down, you see the Telegram page. Once you enter, type CA and send it to the page. Rose will send you the contract address. Yeah, switch from Binance Smart Chain to Solana on MetaMask. You're going to see all the you're going to see the coin. Okay, if you try to import. How can I join the Telegram group? Use the search button and type undervalued crypto. Is it possible for crypto to reach 40 cents? Yeah, it's possible. What my eye has seen in crypto, I believe everything is possible. Yeah, it's very possible. All right, guys. So thank you for joining my live session. We've done 2 hours. My goodness, I've been talking for 2 hours. I think I need to go and buy Chinese food. 2 hours. Shout outs to people that do TikTok live for 5 hours. So thank you for joining. You can join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Subscribe on YouTube as well. I'll be bringing you updates that we get from Prof. Yes, you are welcome. Thank you for following as well. Which of these are you most invested in? Creep, Xpin, or COAI? Xpin is the least, but I'll say Creep and COAI, I've put a lot in there. But most of the money that I've, you see, Creep, I'm sitting on profits from 0 and 1. So the money is looking big now. Thank you so much, Nebel Has, for the gift. Creep profit is looking big because I'm sitting on, what's Creep price? Creep price, let's say I'm sitting on 4x, right? So the money is looking a little bit muscular. But the ones that I would say I personally put in hard-earned money, right, that hasn't popped, I'll say COAI. Okay. Kindly lock the WhatsApp group. Are they misbehaving? I'm sure they are misbehaving because I'm on live. I'm going to check. They are talking too much. How can I do? You know what? You can mute it, and then tomorrow you just unmute it. Yeah. So long as they are not breaking any rules, you just allow them to talk. But in the group, the rules are strict. If you just be posting anything, we will remove you from the group. We try to maintain decorum and then go with the rules. Okay. So I appreciate you joining. Like this video, share this video, and I believe you are also learning a lot on these live streams. How much below? Okay, I think I've answered that. If you are in the paper hands category, you are done. You must have diamond hands. Crypto is a spiritual thing. You need to crypto, like what CZ said, if you cannot hold, you cannot be rich. If you cannot hold in crypto, you cannot be rich. So let's see. If you cannot hold, you cannot be rich. So learn to hold in crypto. Okay, learn to hold for the long term. Learn to hold for the long term. Thank you so much for joining me once again. I want to end, but I keep getting contributions and questions. It says that WhatsApp group can talk, sleep, and get up to 500 messages. 500 is even small. Sometimes even me, I open and I see 900 messages. Yeah, it's a lot. Someone wants to lend you 7,000. You are scared of collecting it. Are you going to put that in crypto? Be careful. $7,000. Please don't borrow money you can't afford to pay, especially if you are going to use it for crypto. I don't even advise you use it for crypto. Maybe if you are going to use it for agric, something like agriculture, real estate. Maybe you are doing some Airbnb, you want to set up and start getting money to pay. That's fine. But crypto is profitable, but it's equally risky. I want to use it to follow prophets. Okay. Someone says, 7K, not into crypto. I couldn't find you on Telegram. Do you have a link? Just DM me here. I'll send you the link, and then you paste the link in your browser. DM me here. Yeah, it's undervalued crypto. Make sure you are spelling it well. Undervalued. Add it together. Okay. Undervalued crypto. The thing about prophecy is that the prophetic word given may come to pass, but the time factor, it could be you are expecting profit in 2 weeks, but maybe that thing is for the next 2 years. So time factor is always important when it comes to the prophetic. All right. Yeah. So if you hear of COAR hitting $100, it may not even hit $100 in 2025. So now, are you going to put in money you need this year? No. All right. So be advised, put in money that you know that, oh, for the next 1-2 years, I don't even need it. So if it goes down to $1 and is going to pump to $100 in 3 years or 2 years, I'm okay. I can wait. Like I'm trading with patient money, right? Always trade with patient money. Don't trade with scared money. Chow Chow, he said he'll give updates on Chow Chow. All right, so stay connected. How can you join Prophet El Bernard's group? Join our Telegram. I've left the number you can contact. So you join Telegram. I don't want to put his line just there on the group. So just follow the instructions. Send me a message and I'll send it to you. Thank you so much for joining. Explain has refused to dip. Yeah, I'll see you in my next live session. Hopefully we should have another live session too. I hope to see you guys around. In the future, I'm looking forward to projecting the charts. Okay, so that we can analyze them together. Okay. All right. Okay, bye.